Welcome back to the channel for a brand new CC shopping haul video. So I think you guys, we can just go ahead and call it official. These videos are definitely a weekly phenomenon. So this week it isn't as loud and crazy and out there, but I definitely have a lot of stuff to show off. So we are going to go ahead and kick off this haul with the females, and we'll start off with the hair. So I went through UrbanSims' Tumblr and found so many wonderful things, and off of her recommendations I also found other wonderful things. I do feel like some of these hairstyles are pretty familiar or similar to some I have showcased in the past, but there are also some amazing unique hairs in here as well. We'll go ahead and start off with this one, which definitely reminds me of a hairstyle we've seen a lot. It does actually come with some pretty cute little flower accessories if you wanted to go and liven it up a little bit. Now the next hairstyle here is definitely something that is rather unique. What I love about this one is you can go and accessorize it further by kind of like changing the color of the fringe. So you can literally pick any color your heart desires. You can go with yellow, you can go with like a different shade of brown there, and then there's also like red and green. So for the next one here, it is just a shorter version of the freebie hairstyle that we got with the patch update. I have this one, which is kind of like a mid-length hair, which is super duper pretty. I love this one so much. We have this one by Vakai, which is kind of like a hogwash of this hairstyle, and the new one that came with Island Living. These hairstyles have definitely been very prominent in the modding community, as well as the clips that kind of like also add a little extra sense of style. I haven't actually used these yet, but I'm curious. Have you? Because I don't know, I feel like I see them all over Instagram, and I'm dying to like go back to my middle school days and try them out. I'm talking about real life here, people, real life. So here's another hairstyle that also incorporates the clips if you wanted to. I think this one is super duper pretty. I love how big and voluminous it is. This one totally caught my eye. It's not something that I've ever seen before. I really love the concept of this hair. The only downfall I would probably say is how blunt the back is, but other than that, I think this is a really cool hair. So we've got a couple other ones that are, you know, about mid-length or so. This hairstyle here by OK Rue is also really adorable. Typically, I don't necessarily love the little like fringy bits that go underneath the hairs like this, but the way that this creator did it, they did it so perfectly. And I love like that there's ombres, and you can come in here and kind of like play with all of the different swatches and colors. This one is also very beautiful. I think the creator said that it was incorporated from the brand new base game hair that we got, but I'm not 100% sure. Here are just some like kind of like longer length hairs that we've seen a lot of. This one too, I feel like I might have showcased this once upon a time, but I saw a sim model wear it and I knew that I had to have it again. So here are some really beautiful like kind of like twisted hairstyles with the little bits and bobs framing the face. There's also this really pretty ombre swatch. I have been getting into ombres lately, you guys, and I really wish I could dye my hair like one of these fun freaking colors, but I'm so afraid that it's gonna damage it that I won't ever dare. But I'm also like thinking about wigs, but I've tried them like 5 years ago before they became a thing, and let's just say they're not for me. They're definitely not for me. But we got a couple other hairstyles here by Candy Sims. These are like some really fun bobs that are great for like all types of sims, but I really could envision like an older sim definitely rocking one of these. They also come in like a longer version, which I think is really pretty and youthful. These are so gorgeous. I absolutely love these, and the model wears them effortlessly. There are a couple that feature like a little ear poke out. This one, I'm not really sure what the difference is, but there's a couple different versions of here. They almost look like they're like duplicates, but they're not. Now, I think I want to say Feral Poodle said this was their very first hair creation, which honestly I'm finding hard to believe because of how wonderful they did. This is seriously so beautiful. I can just envision one of my Island Living Sims totally rocking this. Maybe Rue, maybe Leilani, maybe Melly, who really knows, but I really love this hairstyle. It fits with Island Living freaking perfectly. We also have This one by Lazy Neff. I'm not really sure how to say it, but I haven't seen anyone do anything like this. And I really love like the little half kind of like halo braid situation going on. There's a bunch of one funderful. That's a new word. Funderful. Love that. It's also like 11 o'clock at night, so I'm a little loopy and like delirious. Funderful colors. Yeah, I like this one a lot too. I'm having a hard time finding like the bait, like, you know, just EA colors, but I really do like this one a bunch. This hairstyle is also really pretty. It's kind of like, again, I would say like on the shorter side. I feel like I downloaded a lot of hairs that are like this one, and I believe that is about it for the females. We're gonna go ahead and leave our sim model with this one. I really love the shorter hairstyles. Okay, so moving on to like accessories and whatnot. All of them are like kind of like pertaining to the hairs. I do have a couple other accessories here, which I am pretty sure I downloaded a pair of freaking glasses that are like perfect for like elder sims, but for whatever reason they're not showing up, so I'm not gonna even like worry about that. I did see in Ocean Sim's recent video how she downloaded a bunch of these necklaces, and I really loved this one here for the cross. I feel like for my current household, I could totally envision Francesca wearing one of these. There's also some really pretty like coin necklaces, which are definitely on trend. A couple different links for your sims here. We even just have like the chain, which I think is really simplistic and pretty. I love how there's an actual clasp in the back. This one by Wild Pixel, I feel like we might have seen once before, but I re-downloaded it. And then this one by La Luna is just a set of beautiful pearls. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. In fact, I wish that they would create like a matching earring. I think that would also be really beautiful like as a set, but on its own, nevertheless, it's super duper gorgeous. And this one by Simtone, the choker, the chain, oh, it kind of gives me alpha vibes, but it definitely just kind of fits in with the overall aesthetic of the game. And that is about it. Now for makeup, I did grab these blushes, which are super duper cute. If you go into some of more the deeper, richer tones, you'll notice that the blush will go onto the ears, the nose, and sometimes when you're doing like thumbnails and stuff, it's really cool to like have that added definition, so I totally appreciate that. Now I actually found a highlight that I love. So all the highlights that you guys see in my thumbnails are done post editing. Sometimes I like to have that extra dimension in game, and usually the highlights that I come across are just a little too harsh for my preference, but these ones here are super duper gorgeous and well done, like something I would do post editing. Now these, I'm not really sure what this was supposed to be, maybe a gloss of some kind, but yeah, I don't know, they just came apart as something. And so these are just my, I think this is my, I want to say full spectrum like lip kit, in case you've been like eyeballing her lips for like the first part of this video, which is like going on 8 minutes now. So anyways, okay, we need to speed on through. Actually, I wanted to show you guys really quick a couple of the skin details. I grabbed some of these freckles. I also picked up some, I think, dimples, which I know that I've shown you before, but I feel like these are different. I did get a preset as well that can actually play, or slider that can put dimples into your sim. I don't know how to like trigger it, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. I think you have to like get up close and play with it. I'm not sure like where it is. Oh my god, I'm totally messing up her face. It's gotta be like somewhere in here. I'm not sure, but anyway, you'll see it on my Tumblr. I just wanted to mention that it was there. Now there are a couple other really cool presets that I've been playing around with. We have this lip one here, which is what her lips were originally, but I like tweaked it a little bit. I've got a couple of these pout ones, which can look a little weird, but again, you know, you gotta get in there and you gotta kind of just like make it to your Sims, I guess, like proportions. Is that, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of those which are really cute. Some asymmetrical ones. We've got these presets, which are also quite fun. And then I want to say I have like ankle sliders too. And then, oh my god, wait until we get into the ones for the males. Oh my god, dad bods are totally going to be a thing, and I'm totally living for it. So anyways, we're going to move on to the outfits really quick. We'll start off with full body. I downloaded this really cute Clementine jumpsuit, which I absolutely adore. The tassels open back. back. Everything is just on a point. And then I grabbed another bodysuit, which features a lot of like denim textures, which is really cool. I love how freaking sexy this is. Now, this one I saw by Julie Bean, but on Ocean's video, and I knew I had to have it. I don't know what this is a part of, you guys, but all that I know, it's a part of my game, and I'll take all the lag in the world because this piece literally could receive like creation of the year for me. It is gorgeous. I love the little purse. It just feels so real. It's crazy to me. And this dress here is also really, really pretty. And then that leads me into this dress here, which is kind of interesting. At first I was like, do I really want this? Because the bottom is it's a little different for me. But I liked it. I liked it as a whole. I thought it was really fun. Of course, you can't go wrong with black, gray, white even, and like this little beige color. So yeah, I really loved that. This bathing suit is really pretty too. I love the ruffles, the color selection. I also just like the fact that it's a little more cheeky. You know, you can show off some hips, some hip dips if you got the sliders. And now that we have island living and we can go into the beaches, I feel like they have even more of a significance now. You know what I mean? Another jumpsuit, which it seems like I grabbed a lot of those. They're all very different though, and I feel like they are extremely well done. Finding a good jumpsuit in The Sims 4 is like searching the haystack for the needle, if you feel me. So, okay, we'll go back into the tops now. I grabbed this one, which is like a little off of the shoulder, kind of almost like peplum top. I really liked that. She's got a little bit of her tootie crack hanging out. I grabbed a lot of these bathing suit kind of like sets. So we have like the original crochet, which I've shown so much of, but I also grabbed this little twisty bathing suit. We have this one that kind of does like a little crisscross, which seems so uncomfortable, and my girls would be just flopping out onto the floor and we would have to be yelling clean up on aisle 3 because it would be a whole damn mess. You can also like mix and match the things, which I think is really cool. Now these items here are a part of another set, so they don't fit as well, but there are some really cool like high-rise bottoms that I downloaded, I think from a different creator, that would match. But of course you have like the bottoms that they come with and a couple different top options. I just love all of the bathing suits that I picked up. They are so freaking sexy and gorgeous and adult. I feel like with Max's match, I'm not gonna front, like I feel like the adultness is kind of limited, if you feel what I'm saying. Like a lot of it is just like PG, which is fine, but sometimes my Sims don't want to dress like they're in preschool, so it's nice to have options. That's basically what I'm getting at. And so this is this swimsuit set here. We also have this bad boy if you wanted to make it lower cut, and again you can mix and match with just about everything. I've got this bathing suit top here, which is really, really pretty. This wrap top totally caught my eye, and I know that it isn't ideal, but it doesn't look half bad as a bathing suit top if you really wanted to like take it there. So we have a crochet one, more recolors of that top that you saw, and then we also have some really fun prints if you wanted to like liven things up a little bit. I did grab just like the top version of the, I guess, dress that comes with Island Living. These are really cool with like a nice pair of jeans. Maybe if you wanted to, you could go and like pair it with a skirt. It just kind of depends what you have in your collection, but it's very versatile in that aspect. And so I have one last top, which I also absolutely adored. It's just very comfy. Like honestly, this is something that I would totally kick back in. I really, really loved that. All right, so let's go and move on to the bottoms. I grabbed a couple jeans. I mean, I have so many jeans at this point, like I honestly don't even know why I keep downloading them, but I feel like they're all just different and I have to have them all, because if I don't have one, then I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm done, son. It's just like one of those things, and that's probably why my game is freaking glitching to the max. It's because I have too much crap. Like this is a lot. I've got a problem. Anyway, I came across these really cute leggings as well that are super beautiful. I feel like, you know what, once you get into like the denim swatches, you can totally wear these on their own, wear them out, whatever your heart desires. I feel like these are so freaking perfect, beautifully well done. You already saw the bathing suit bottoms. I did snag these shorts here, which I mean, they're workout shorts, and I don't dislike them. I'm not a huge fan of this like matrix sort of vibe, but I do love the solids quite a bit, so I'll probably keep those for the solids. Now I did also grab these jeans, which I feel like favor the males a little bit more. I'm definitely not like a low rise type of girl. We also grabbed this skirt here, which I think is super duper cute. These cargos were to die for when I saw them. Again, I feel like I'm shouting her out like the entire video, but in Ocean's video, like they were just, oh my goodness, like I don't know what it was, like TLC, like something like 90s Fendi, I don't know. I love the hell out of these cargos. Like these are everything. Like if you get anything from this freaking haul, you gotta get these cargos. Like they're wonderful. I love them so much. And then I did grab a couple pairs of shoes. Now these shoes here are, I don't know, they're different, you know, they're probably alpha, but I feel like they could go with MM if you wanted to. I also love the fact that the toes in them are super high def. Also, not to mention, you guys, you could actually change your toenail polish when you use this creator's shoes, which also adds a extra level of customization that I totally can appreciate. I will show you what the toenail like recolors look like, so you could again like match your toenail polish with your nails if you have nails in your game, which I think is seriously so freaking dope. I love that, and that is pretty much it for like all the bottoms and stuff. Now there's this one other thing that I downloaded that I absolutely am in love with, and I think it's such a small but very key like item in the game, but if you were like me and you love detail, then you'll probably appreciate this. So this is here just a little bra strap accessory, which I think is so cool. So if like your Sims are, you know, like wearing something that might perhaps have like an open back, which I don't know if I have anything, so like this, you know, your bra strap may be showing. If you want to add a little bit of realism to your game, you know, you want to take it there, you totally can. There's like a bandeau version. You've got the ones with the straps. I don't know if there's any white straps. There's white straps, which is kind of cool. We've got nude, all sorts of things. I mean, it's not like perfect, but I mean, this is pretty freaking awesome. I love that. Now, I don't think I would wear it with this because obviously if my bra was showing, probably wouldn't wear the top, but you kind of get it. You know, it just adds a little something. There's a little lace peeking through. I don't know what it is. It's just like, if you didn't have it and you had it, it just adds more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, for shoes, I also grabbed these flats, which are super duper adorable. They come with some cool little toe tips, or you can just grab the recolor, which has a bunch of solid swatches. I ended up grabbing the mesh for the shoes I really wanted. These are like some platform kind of like Chuck Taylors. There's some rainbow ones. We've got like blue. I think there might be just a solid white in here, probably not. But I mean, I can think of a couple Sims that would totally like have their day made by these. And I think these ones actually just have a plain white swatch if that's something you're looking for. So I'm pretty positive, you guys, other than these cute little freaking socks that I'm going to show you here in just a split second. I showed you the skirt, right? No? Okay, well, there's the skirt. I do have some socks I downloaded as well. So these are them. We've got a couple with some cactuses, some prints on them, some foxes, but I mainly downloaded them just for like the solid swatches, which I think are really, really freaking cool. Probably at no surprise to you, I did forget a couple things. So I did pick up this entire set of non-default eyes. As most of you already know, these ones are my absolute freaking go-to. They are Maxis eyes, but better. These ones are definitely a little bit different. They're kind of like the sweet spot in between another pair of eyes that I really like, but the shading on these is kind of throwing me off. They also have like a pinky kind of hue, which could imply some things about your Sims, but either way, they are really pretty, super gorgeous. I want to play with them a little bit more before I decide to keep them or not, but of course, because I did find them very intriguing, I wanted to show them off to you guys. So we did grab some sunglasses, or actually, well, they're kind of sunglasses. They can be sunglasses if you wanted to, but also they could just be regular eyeglasses for any Sim, but I must admit, they look really good on elder Sims as well. So I did recently do a recolor on something that I've been wanting to recolor for a very, very long time now. It is EA's Pajamas. Now, you've probably already seen this on Twitter if you follow me there, or on my website at xurbansimsx.com. Either way, I have finally recolored these pajamas. As most of you already know, they were floral and they just had like 4 swatches, which is kind of unfortunate. And so what I did with these is I gave you guys, I forget, like 20 something swatches. I'm not really sure. So we have like a solid, we have a solid and a stripe, and then there is this really cool ombre effect. So they're really versatile. They kind of come in a very like chill, more of like a soft color palette, but I really like them. I think they are so pretty. They're a lot of fun. Any sim can wear them, and yeah, I thought that a lot of you guys who liked the base game pajama, because it's like a pajama set, would totally appreciate these. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the males now. I'm just going to show you everything but the new sliders because I don't know how to activate them all, but I think I need to have my sim like dressed down to his chonies to be able to actually show you. So the first thing I picked up is this beard. I have downloaded so many of these super duper like just full, just beastly beards, and I'm never freaking satisfied. This one, you guys, is hands down my personal favorite. I think this is so beautiful, so well done. It looks amazing on a lot of sims, and it's very realistic. So I totally love and appreciate that one. I did grab a couple hairs. I feel like I've probably downloaded every hair when it comes to this type of texture that there possibly is, but I've got a couple other just, you know, fun little random hairstyles. I'm just like staring at my sim right now. He looks so funny with the beard, but I love it. Even this hair here by Cat is just perfect with this beard. I downloaded a lower version of the man bun that comes with Island Living, and I think he is a total freaking aesthetic. He is a looker. I love him. Some of the hairs I downloaded for the females, quote unquote, are also available for the males. We have this hairstyle right here, and also this one that has like a similar texture to the first hair that you guys saw. I loved the little shaved back and stuff. Super fun. This one, I'm not sure what the name of this hair was. I think it's called like Don Juan or something, but it's by Marcel or Marceau, and I loved it. I thought it was so cute. I love like the little wisps on top. Super fun. And I did forget one thing in the female, so don't let me forget. I'll go back to that in just a split second. But other than that hair, like the facial hair and the hairs I showed you, I don't think I really have anything else for the males too much. I have a couple shirts, which is kind of cool. So I've grabbed this one, just like a basic old t-shirt. Comes in some stripes, which I actually like a lot. Then we have a polo, which is kind of cool. Doesn't really go with his pants too much, but I do actually have some really cool things to show you when it comes to the males in just a split second. So I also downloaded another blazer that comes with a pair of pants. I do believe, or maybe it doesn't. Ooh, okay, these might be the pants, but then again, I'm starting to think that possibly I didn't download the pants, which is kind of weird. That would be super duper weird. I don't know why I wouldn't have downloaded them, but I'm pretty sure they do come with one. Maybe it's this. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get back to that in a second. This jean, or actually leather jacket, is everything. It comes a part of a set. It is so freaking sexy. I love it. I can't wait to make like an edgy kind of like biker dude or something. I don't really know, but I really, really loved that. And then these pants here is some really fun cargos. We also have these kind of like bell-bottom-esque pants. These ones I do believe actually come with the set that I was talking about. They're super rugged, distressed, just denim jeans. I love those. They fit over the boots that come with the set perfectly. Now this pair of jeans here is really fun because as you guys can see, it comes with a bandana that you have full control over the swatch with, and I actually think this goes together really, really well. But if you didn't want to have, you know, your sims have that bandana, but maybe you wanted them to wear a belt or something, there is a belt here too that you can fully customize, and also just kind of adds a little extra added detail to your sims depending on what they're wearing. So I think there might be just the other pants that I showed you guys earlier, and so I do believe that belt that I'm showing you right now is supposed to be going with these jeans ideally. And then the shoes, I have these little like Birkenstocks. I don't know how to trigger every single one of these these sliders, but you can make your sims look insane, but like in a good way, not a bad way. Like you can make them look so freaking realistic. Like now he has a little bit of a dad bod, and if we wanted to like puff his chest out a little bit, we totally could. I love this so much because, again, it gives you full control over the way that your sim looks. You can totally play up with their body type. Like, you can make body types that reflect your own. I really love that. And then also there's somewhere in here, I'm not exactly sure where it is. Y'all are gonna crack up, and it's probably a good thing that I don't know where it is, because I would be just, you know, doing a whole bunch of this. But you can make your Sims bulge to your liking as well. You know what I'm saying? You can make it look like a little mountain or a whole damn volcano. The choice is completely yours. I'm telling you, check out the sliders. They're amazing. The one thing that I forgot to share with you guys, it's not really like huge, but it is a pair of eyebrows, which are kind of nice and feathery. I also did download a bunch of snouts. So we've got all of these little nose presets here. This one provides your Sims with kind of like a crooked nose. And then we've got just some other just like random nose options. If you play with some really fun like nose bulbs and things like that, you can really like fine tune the way that these noses look, which is really, really awesome. I love that. You know that I'm all for the customizability. Like, I am all about that life. And then I also downloaded some cheekbones. Now these definitely do something a little weird to my Sim, so I'm not sure if I will personally keep them in game, but I mean, they are there if that is the look that you are going for. So you guys, whoo, I can't even believe it, but we are officially done with this weekly CC shopping haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, even though I am so freaking loopy and tired. If you do, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.